Welcome back, everyone. We got a new build today. Since we got such good positive feedback and we liked our other Ram so much, we decided to buy another one, but this time we bought a brand new one. We bought a 2019 Ram 1500 in the new body style. This one only has 3,000 miles on it. It's basically brand new. So it got delivered last night. It was raining. It was dark outside, so we didn't get to tape the unloading. But we're here back the next morning. Let's check it out what we got. So right off the bat, you can see we saw all this on the pictures. You got hit here. You got hit in the wheel. The wheel actually looks like the suspension's okay. I'm guessing and I'm hoping that it's just the wheel that got punctured by the bumper being pushed in. So let's keep looking. You can see the headlight shifted a little bit, the hood, and this gap is a little bit off. But man, that grill on the new Ram, really digging that. And that looks like it's all in good condition. Headlights, actually, they're full LED headlights. Oh, and I'm guessing it has the LEDs and all the chrome and everything. It's a Laramie edition. Forgot to mention that. But this is the primary damage here. What we're guessing happened, either he hit something or someone hit him in that passenger side, and it just popped over on its side. It didn't roll over, it just fell over on its side, judging by this damage. And I'm guessing he slid just a little bit with all the marks like that. This is getting replaced, most likely. Actually, this is getting replaced, but the hood, it looks like the fender got scratched, but the hood is still, didn't even get scratched, so that's good. This door, obviously that's going to need to be replaced. Glass is broken. Mirror, got a little bit of damage on the sail panel. The door handles, all that stuff. But even with how mangled these are, it still works. The C-pillar got damaged here. Probably gonna try repairing this instead of cutting into this brand new truck. We're gonna pull all this stuff out, hammer and dolly it, get it as close as possible, and then finish it up. The doors, I don't know. The front one, we're probably gonna need a whole assembly on it. The back one, we may try just replacing the skin on it. We've never done that, but always wanted to try, so we may do that on this one. Just replace the skin on it because the rest of the door is in good condition. Oh man, look at that trim. I like all the attention to detail, just like the rest of our stuff that we were building. We like the little details on it. I mean, that wood grain, a little bit of aluminum on there, looks real good. The seats, I wish there was smell-o-vision. I mean, these new Rams, they smell like leather, real rich leather smell, and it smells like a expensive furniture store. Because we're actually just checking one of these out. When we're at the dealer picking up some parts, we're checking out these new Rams and we're just seeing how much we like them. So now we finally got one. Yeah, they got USBs in the back. They redesigned that. And these seats are kind of interesting because they're perforated. Then you got some suede, some piping, white stitching. Really liking that. I guess I didn't notice that when we were checking it out, but I guess they got rid of the storage box in there. These are pretty much the same, a little bit different. Even got a measuring, go fishing, throw your fish in there or something. Alright, let's keep looking. The bed, we're probably going to replace the skin on this too. It might not look that bad, but it's actually... the whole thing is tweaked. You got buckles all over the place, so to get a 100% job on this, and it's pretty thin metal, to get 100% on that, we're just going to skin that. Huh. Those tires look a little, I mean, there's like no tire left on there. Well, looks like somebody swapped the tires on us, because you got a Bridgestone up there, you got a Michelin here, and there's no way that these tires would look like this when it had 3,000 miles on it. But it's alright, it gives me an excuse to put some 35s on it. Taillights look real good. I like the whole new Ram. And this truck has quite a bit of chrome on it, so I don't think we're going to go with the blackout like we did with the other Ram. I think we're just going to keep this one pretty much stock. Probably do a lift on it, some new tires, throw a little personal touches in there, but for the most part I think we're going to keep this one as factory looking as possible. This one's got the dual exhaust versus like our other one just had the single one out the side. I really like that. Actually, the camera built into here. Oh, and the tailgate's power now. But this side, everything looks like it's in good condition. The bed obviously hasn't been used, unlike the last Ram where it was all scratched up and heavy duty use on it. Yeah, we had the airbags deployed there, but the headliner is actually going to be okay. It's not ripped anywhere, so we can take that out, replace the airbags, and we can replace all that. Actually, another thing that I noticed, it's got speakers. It's got more speakers up here, so the sound should be probably pretty good on this. That's kind of cool. We noticed that when we were looking at it at the dealer. All this looks like it was standing in a body shop before they sent it to the auction. This, well, I don't know how I feel about that gold. I guess it goes with the headliner and the pillars and everything, but I kind of wish they would have made it smooth instead of this rough textured on it. But that's alright. Oh, got all the books. Oh, that's very important. Those are a pain in the butt to get off if you don't have that. Seat belts. So we got 2 roof airbags, 2 seat airbags, and 2 seat belts. Actually, it broke the plastic trim on there when I deployed these, so we're gonna have to replace that too. Screen. Oh, it's actually got heated and cooled seats, and it's got a heated steering wheel on it. I wonder what these are for. Compartment. Well, I don't know. I think I like the other one. Our other Ram, it had the center console in there, and it had the big compartment in there. But this is nice too. All right, the fender, that looks like it's in good condition. We're definitely gonna save that. This I really like. It's nice touch to it. So let's check out the check out the engine bay. No, check out that brake booster. And there's well, actually, you know what? They got rid of the mechanical fan with the fan clutch, and they just have the electric fan in there. That's why this looks like the motor's either pushed back, there's so much more room in it. But then this one's got this thing on it. Looks like it's an electric vacuum pump. The other one didn't have that on it. The intake's a little bit different. A whole bunch of hoses that the other one didn't have on it. Looks like, what do we got? Transmission, probably transmission cooler. That's AC lines. Maybe some other coolant lines. Alright, that's cool. I don't remember if the ECU was like that on the other one, but okay. But otherwise, I mean, it's 3,000 miles on it. Everything looks like it's new. So let's try starting it up and hear that engine run. It's not going to drive because that wheel is flat and the bumper's touching it, but let's just make sure there's nothing wrong and the engine runs good. Our jump boxes are a little worn, so we gotta throw 2 of them. Oh, that scared me. Alright, let's give it a try. The other thing is cool, the other one just had a regular key in it. This one's got a smart key in it.
Man.
Alright. He's alive. Engine runs good. Oh, check that out. Daytime running lights. I wonder what these look like when they're on. Man, even the fog lights, they made LEDs, so that's nice. Usually the fog lights are just, you know, just regular halogens on them. They really did pay attention to detail on these new trucks. Oh, I actually just noticed that it's got Alpine sound system in it. So that should sound pretty good. Okay, so these toggle switches right there, I was wondering what those are. It's for traction control and then tow hauling. You got the ventilated seats. It was on, I was already feeling it. Blowing air through there, heated. That's heated. This cluster, we got 3,040 miles on there. I'm guessing this is just like the other one where you can play around with everything. Yep, it's got all the information there. I like the other screen was cool on the other Ram. This one's even cooler. I mean, even the little battery and the oil pressure, everything's digital, even though it looks like it's analog. Actually, let's check this out. Oh man, that is by far probably the best camera, backup camera that I've seen on any of the cars that we've had. So you can back up to your hitch. I mean, that's HD quality. Transmission shifts nicely. Steering wheel is completely different. I like this. I don't know how I feel about the airbag, how that looks, but that's alright. Got LEDs here everywhere. Got the home link. Even got a cigarette lighter, or if you got a radar or GPS or something on there. Actually, I wonder if this has GPS on it. Auto dimming mirror. Huh.
No.
I guess it doesn't have GPS on it. That's alright. Nobody needs that anyway. Alright. Oh. This has the sliding. Oh, and actually the other one didn't have that. The other one just had a regular glass on there. This one, the whole back is heated. The other one just had regular glass on there. It had the sliding window, but just not heated. Another one, we just figured out where the manual override for the parking was, because this has a electric one. It was kind of the same spot, but it was also hidden there behind this door. Parking brake's not turning off for some reason. Got to figure that out so we can move it. This one's got adjustable pedals on it. What's that?
Some off the market.
Oh, some kind of piggyback system for something. Alright, well, we'll look into that, see what that is. Well, maybe it's some kind of tracker. A lot of the dealers, when they sell these new and they lease the vehicle, or they lease the vehicle so they can find them. But it's kind of a crappy tracker. You can see it right there. Alright, so I got our scanner hooked up. Actually, our scanner only had it up to 2018, not 2019, but we went in through the 2018 and it seemed to work. So it's got a bunch of codes, airbags. And I'm guessing that the parking brake's not turning off because of the analog brakes, but let's see what the codes say. Alright, so all these are stored codes. That means that they were there, but they're not active. Only one is active, is this multi-axis acceleration sensor internal electronic failure. I'm guessing that is to do with the SRS module. It has the rollover sensor in it, so I'm guessing that needs to be reset. So we'll go ahead and try clearing these, see if that gives us. Alright, so we got this, the scanner. It's basically, because this truck's so new, it's letting us read the codes, but it's not letting us do anything. So, but the one thing, it was giving us something for the rear wheel, so we're going to go ahead and check that out, because I saw from the front here that the shock was damaged. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, because this is the electronic brake. Alright, so I'm going to get some needle nose pliers, and I'm going to bend these teeth back and see if we can get this plug on there so we can get this parking brake taken off. That way we can at least move the truck around. Alright, so that's still a mystery. You gotta keep digging to figure it out. Alright, so we looked it up online. Some of the parking brakes are serviceable, and this one looks like it's one of those, so we're gonna try taking that the plastic controller off of there and see if we can manually undo the parking brakes. Yeah, I think this might have probably broken inside there or something. Alright guys, we actually just noticed, well, I noticed that this was dented, but then I didn't notice this. I think when they were moving it around with the forklift at the auction, or maybe when they were towing it, it looks like it got hit here, bent this, scratched this, and then just broke this parking brake. Yeah, so as you guys can see, there is some gears missing here because this motor right here was supposed to turn some gears here and then some gears down there to turn this to basically undo the parking brake. Alright, so it looks like it's a multi, so I'm going to grab some sockets. So I'm guessing you're probably going to have to do the same thing to the other side. Spinning?
Spinning. Okay, good.
Okay, so now that we got that figured out, we can, I'm just going to leave that there, and we're going to get a new module for there, so that way that parking brake system is working and we can move the car around. Alright guys, so now that we got the parking brake thing figured out, the last thing that's stopping us from moving this truck around is this bumper. So we're just going to hook it up to the good old forklift and just yank it, because that bumper is trash anyway, so. Alright guys, almost OEM. Now we'll just try putting some air in the tire. Maybe the tire's not punctured and we can get air in it, and then it'll be perfect. I got our airline out here. Let's see what happens.
Oh my God.
I guess it is punctured. Alright, so guys, no luck with the tire, but that tire is toast anyway. So we're going to go ahead and see if this thing will move under its own power and get it out of the middle of our driveway. Alright guys, so now we got the truck in the shop, we got it on the lift, and like always we're going to raise it up in the air and see what's going on underneath, and then once that's done, we'll keep going. Alright, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, I mean, 3,000 miles, everything is like new. Huh. Oh, check this out. I've never seen this before. Has a little motor there, and I'm guessing this goes down? Huh. I wonder what that's for. Oh, and check out these rails. Normally they've, whenever I've seen them, they've always been straight out. These go out at a 45. So that's interesting. Which, since it got hit from this side, I don't see anything. Control arms are a little scraped from the forklift, but it's no biggie. All these bolts are exactly where they were from factory, so that's good. Looks like it's got a ZF. Got a little bit of oil. Alright, so I mean, it doesn't even look like there's been an oil change done it, because the plug itself doesn't have any scrape marks or anything that a wrench was on it. I'm thinking most likely, since the truck did fall over on its side, maybe something is spilled out through a breather or something else like that. So that's most likely what it is. So we'll clean that up, but we'll keep an eye on it. Looks like it's got a ZF transmission on it. The rest, everything else, this is a huge area with nothing in it. Oh, look at that. They actually started painting these drive shafts so they don't look all rusty right from the factory. So that's good. Yeah, you can. Well, you can see like the gasoline probably spilt over through a breather here too when it fell over. So that's most likely what happened. The rest of it, I mean, it's a brand new truck, so everything looks like it's brand new. The shock that they most likely got damaged at the auction and broke that cylinder that we had to take off. So, but that's part of it, getting the car from the auction. You just got little hidden damages, or a little extra damage than what was from the accident, but it's no big deal. Interesting spare for a truck. Usually they just have a Steely on them. So, alright, well, nice dual exhaust. I like that, how that looks way better than the previous Ram where it just had the little exhaust out the side. Alright guys, so the truck's looking good. I think it's not too bad of damage. So that's it for this episode. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the next one. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your post notifications, comment, like, tell us what you think of this buy. Next episode, we're going to start doing the tear down, and then we're going to be finding out how much these parts cost, because we're most likely going to have to get most of it from the dealer, since this is a new body style that just came out in 2019. So we're going to figure that out. But We got to finish the Audi first, so just be patient. Once the Audi, we got a little bit left, that's done, and then we're going to start working on this full force. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.